So my name's Tamia. I've been attending youth for a long time. It's been off and on, but now it's constant. And I'll be sharing tonight's word on the compassionate art of God. So a little insight on how I got this word. It is difficult to find my words. Really difficult to find my words, but I think I came together with something very good for tonight. So I'm going to start with, I want you to take a moment and think about a time someone really understood you. Someone noticed when you were hurting, even if you didn't say a word. How did that make you feel? That feeling of being truly seen and cared for is a tiny glimpse of God's heart towards us. Today we're talking about something incredible, the compassionate heart of God. God's compassion isn't just feeling sorry for us, it's active, intentional, and life-changing. If you could take out your Bibles, I'm going to share a few scriptures on the compassionate heart of God. If someone can read Psalms 145 verse 8 and 9 for me, please. Mm-hmm.
The Lord is gracious and full of compassion, slow to anger and of great mercy. The Lord is good to all and his tender mercy are over all his works.
So not only is the Lord full of compassion, he's also great in mercy and he's slow to anger. Can someone read Lamentations 3 verse 22 and 23, please?
Lamentations what?
3, 22 and 23.
Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for his compassions never fail. They are new every morning, great is your faithfulness.
And with that verse, it also explains to us that every morning his compassion starts over and over again. It's never failing. Can someone read Matthew 9 verse 36?
But when he saw the Lord, the multitude, he was moved with compassion on them because they fainted and were scattered abroad as sheep having no shepherd.
Take a moment to think about that. God sees us, knows our struggles, and moves to act on our behalf. I'm going to share 3 points on the compassionate heart of God. The first point is compassion sees the pain. God noticed the hurt we tried to hide. Just like a shepherd noticed one lost sheep, God sees every detail of our lives. Compassion begins when I think of seeking of the compassion of God's heart in my life, I can never really pinpoint one exact moment. Honestly, for the past few years, there's been so much times and things that happened, whether I was aware of them happening or not. God's compassion for me has brought me through it all. This year I started off with a rough patch. It was as if the enemy was working double time to push me and put pressure on me with all kinds of events. And at the end of it all, God's compassion for me has taken me out of it with multiple testimonies, and not just that. Every time I face the challenge and the Lord's mercy and grace and compassion brings me out of the challenge, I grew more and more closer to God because I could not only see His compassion but I could feel it. Understanding that He truly has an undenying love for me and He understands me. He sees me when I feel like no one does. And me personally, I find it hard to seek for help. But I believe in finding a way on how to get things done on my own because that's just how I am. But the Lord has humbled me and softened me with His love and His compassion. My second point is compassion acts. God doesn't just feel for us, He steps in. He heals, He comforts, and He restores. Compassion without action isn't complete. Think about your lives this week. Who needs action from you? A kind word, a helping hand, or a listening ear. The third point is compassion forgives. God's compassion includes mercy and forgiveness. His forgiveness, He forgives even when we fail Him. Imagine what the world would be like if we murdered that in our friendship and our families. Then I have another point. Compassion is a choice. Compassion isn't always easy. It requires patience, humility, and intentionality. God chooses compassion every time. We can choose to do the same, even when it's hard. In closing, God's heart is full of compassion. He sees us, acts for us, forgives us, and invites us to do the same. This week, I challenge all of you to take one action that shows God's compassion in life. It can be a smile, it can be a message, a listening ear, but it matters.